Season 7 brought with it Captaincy, the most requested update to the game that lets us customize our ships in brand new ways. But along with that, we were introduced to a brand new faction, never before seen on the seas. The Sovereigns. But are they actually on our side? Currently, the Sovereigns are the official faction of captains. They will take every bit of loot that you have and promise to give them to the trading companies for you. For free! No drawbacks, no catch, simply a treasure valet system for every loot item in the game. Minus, of course, emissary flags, captain's logs, and fish. I mean, with wearing clothes as nice as that, would you risk getting fish grease on it? No. No. I ain't buying that. This just seems a little too good to be true, you know? And that mustache just isn't trustworthy. Allow me to explain why I don't trust these Sovereigns, or so they're called. First off, where did they come from to be acting all high and mighty like that? For all we know, the 4 main trading companies are what all pirates in the Sea of Thieves look towards as the so-called higher power. Think about it. The Gold Hoarders have the keys to pirates' treasure chests. The Order of Souls extracts the hidden secrets of bounty skulls. And the Merchant Alliance takes care of the livestock and plants that are delivered to them, with Athena's Fortune being the faction that watches over all of those factions, taking in only the most legendary treasures for themselves. So, where do the Sovereigns fit in this ecosystem of trading treasure without any particular strict laws? That's the thing. They don't. Because the Sovereigns aren't pirates. Sovereign Margo says this herself, which makes me very confused, because in her dialogue, she clearly used to be a pirate, hinting back to her past as she talks to us captains, and clearly showing no interest in being a high society lady, trapped in this tent, alone, caked in this suffocating makeup, and sporting this itchy wig. She says, "It's my dream." Something seems fishy here. Taking a look at the Sovereigns themselves, nothing seems too out of the ordinary. They've got the whole package. Nice clothing, powdered wigs, and a promise of giving captains extra profits in less time. Seems a little too good to be true, right? Recently, this letter was discovered, written by Chief Trader Molly herself, stating her own suspicions about the Sovereigns, their clothing, their speech.
Remember, elbows in, head up.
They deal only with captains and offer their services seemingly for free? Clearly, they are trying to ingratiate themselves with prosperous and influential pirates. But to what end? I shall, of course, be observing these Sovereigns very, very closely. This letter is very interesting, because it shows that I'm not the only one that's suspicious about the Sovereigns. The trading companies have seemingly caught on as well. Not because I told them or anything. What? That'd be crazy. As I've said before, all these offerings that the Sovereigns provide may seem too good to be true. Or it may be nothing but a meaningless suspicion. You know, maybe these haughty newcomers that seem very similar to the stuffy bureaucrats seen in the outer world aren't so bad after all. But once we take a few steps back from the Sovereigns, out of their sight, things get a bit more interesting. Boom. Right there. That symbol, that golden anchor, is the symbol of the Grand Maritime Union, an extremely powerful organization that has built its influence by destroying businesses and livelihoods in the world outside of the Sea of Thieves, and destroying everyone in their path with their fleet of ships, taking control over all of the sea's trading routes, just like the East India Trading Company did in our world back in the 1600s, which this union is actually based off of. So this note that the Sovereigns are reading, these could be instructions from the Grand Maritime Union. What they are planning, we don't know at the moment. But to further solidify my point, I want to point this out. Every single one of the Sovereigns share the same ring on their right hand. Conveniently, the one that they hide from us when posing to accept our treasure. They don't want us pirates knowing that they're working for a company that will literally destroy the Sea of Thieves. The Grand Maritime Union will take over the Sea of Thieves if we let our guard down, just as they did in the wider world beyond the Shroud. How they got their envoys into the Sea of Thieves, aka the Sovereigns, is unclear to us. But one thing is for certain, we cannot trust the Sovereigns. And while we can't trust them, the services they offer are just too good to resist. So for now, continue delivering your loot to them if you wish, but keep a close eye on them. We don't know what the Sovereigns or the Grand Maritime Union are planning next. Life on the Sea of Thieves is summed up in one word: freedom. Freedom to do as you please, explore the world's secrets, plunder loot from other crews, or merely go fishing with a faithful companion by your side. There is order in the Sea of Thieves, but there is such a thing as too much order. That is where the Sea of Thieves will lose its freedom. If the Sovereigns really are working for the Union, don't be surprised if we end up teaming up with the Pirate Lord, the Dark Brethren, the Captain, and Captain Flameheart himself to fight the Grand Maritime Union's fleet if they end up invading the Sea of Thieves to take it over for themselves. Because if we do fail, it will be the end of the Sea of Thieves. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a like and consider subscribing to never miss another upload. Do you trust the Sovereigns? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, I will see you out on the seas.